members of the Network for Early Childhood Development Actors in Uganda are calling for the urgent enforcement of the Early Childhood Development Policy to strengthen the safety and protection of children across the country. The actors note that although the policy was officially signed in February 2026 by the Minister of Education and Sports and First Lady, Janet Kataha Museveni, it has not yet been fully operationalized.
I expect that with those policies, we clearly get a roadmap on what we are supposed to do. They give guidance on what we expect a person to do.
What they do as the network of early childhood development actors in this country, we are coming in together with government of Uganda to work together on the dissemination.
As we believe it is essential that we come to the realization, but beyond that, the implementation, the execution of an already signed ECCE policy. What is the delay?
The issue is you might go to Gaba tomorrow, I'm just giving an example, and they don't know about the policy we are talking about today. So we need to be able to disseminate it as widely as possible. Our major role here as a network is to ensure that as soon as things like that come out and the state on their side, they have fulfilled the protocols and they sign us off to start rolling things out, we're up and about.
So it's quite absurd that the policy that was launched has not yet been disseminated. Otherwise, we would see within the policy all those guidelines that would be taken for any learning environment. The children where they were learning from, the kind of furniture, the kind of seating arrangement.
This follows a shocking incident that occurred yesterday in Gaba, where 4 children were killed at an early childhood development center.
No!
They will take you away.
I want my children. A scene where children are in a scene where people have been shot. Eh? They are shot. And you're telling me 6-year-olds should be kept in this school. When they murdered their baby class, give me the children now.
The tragic event has sparked public outrage and heightened concern among parents and stakeholders, prompting calls for immediate action from duty bearers.
We are really worried where we leave our children as we are going for work.
Leave my child there as I go to work, only to be called that your child is normal. This is really, it's because you know that this is the safest place that you can take a child for early childhood. That's the beginning of life. Like, I don't know what government needs to do, really needs to come in place. I don't know what we need to do, maybe we create awareness, and I don't know what documents we need to sign.
It is very, very sad to us parents. We call upon the government to help us, to work along together so that we see our children very safe to where we take them.
Some level has been reached, but still there's a lot more to do. So it's unfortunate that such tragedies are happening before we have the actual rollout. But for our information, already as NECDA, as clusters, we already put in government to pressure, some reasonable pressure to launch this policy.
The policy provides for uniform child safety and protection standards and procedures for all formal and non-formal early childhood care and education centers. It is grounded in the best interests of the child as outlined in Section 6.2 and Implementation Standard 264. It also emphasizes that strict licensing and registration processes enhance security and safety measures and the enforcement of basic requirements and minimum operational standards for all centers. However, stakeholders argue that these provisions have not been fully implemented due to delays by the launch from the government.
The Ministry of Education and Sports to immediately launch and issue a circular to all ECC centers and pre-primary schools mandating full awareness, compliance, and particular emphasis on safety and protection for children aged 0 to 3. The Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, to, with utmost urgency, finalize the launch, the national multi-sectoral strategy for ECD in Uganda to strengthen coordinated childhood protection, parenting support, and integrated service delivery.
They are now calling for a coordinated multi-sectoral approach to address issues affecting children, stressing that urgent action is needed to prevent similar tragedies in the future.
The guidelines are in place, but the multi-sectoral approach is one that brings together all the different key actors.
If you see something that may put the safety of children at risk, report it. When you are choosing a school for your child, be aware of the safety measures and standards. Basic.
Naguja Serena for NSTV.